Apparently this is what happens when I take too long off from making videos. First time it's out of focus. The second time I put the microphone plug into the headphone plug. So that's 30 minutes I'll never get back. Maybe the third time's a charm. I don't know. I realized yesterday that this is the first semester I've had for as long as I can remember, maybe a year and a half to 2 years, where I haven't had a math class. I didn't really plan it that way. It just kind of happened. It's kind of the cards I was dealt. I didn't really have the opportunity to take a math class during this portion of summer. So I am still taking 2 classes, but neither of them are math. And I'm finding that it's kind of a nice break, a nice change of pace. It's a good opportunity to pump the brakes before I jump headlong into fall semester, where I'll have 4 math classes and an additional math class on top of that for a total of 15 hours. So it's nice. I remember when I first when I had finally decided to change my major from computer science to math, I was really looking forward to the semesters when I would just have nothing but math all day, every day. I would eat it and breathe it and sleep and dream in numbers. I've more or less gotten that within the past couple semesters, but I'm finding that this is, a nice change, a nice opportunity to slow down before I kill myself in 2.5 months in the next semester. Unfortunately, the 2 classes that I'm taking right now are obviously condensed. This is a 6-week semester, so I'm doing a lot of writing, like 6 essays a week for a total of like 6 to 8 pages just for one class. The other class I'm writing, an essay or 2 a week. And I have a lot of reading to do, and a lot of it's philosophical reading and writing, so it's like very tedious and dense and extremely hard to understand. Like, I thought a math textbook was hard to read sometimes. Some philosophical topics are just impossible. And that's probably why everyone hates it, because philosophers just make up their own words and just roll with it. That's a topic for another video. I don't want to get into that. Unfortunately, while I don't have any math classes right now, I also don't have a lot of spare time, which is what I hope I would have to devote to coding primarily. But the upside is, well, there's an upside and a downside to this, but between the end of summer and fall, I'll have 2.5 to 3 weeks where I don't have any class, the break between semesters, and that will be a really nice opportunity to do coding, 9 to 5. And that, coupled with all the other coding that I've done and all the the here and there, a little here, a little there stuff that I'm going to do up until that point, should be enough to give me, I would say, a pretty good grasp on SQL and Python. So if it doesn't, then I'm doing something seriously wrong. So slowing down a little bit in certain respects, but these other classes are just consuming my time. And I'm glad I didn't take more than 2, because this is enough. One of these classes meets for 3.5 hours twice a week. It makes me want to die. I think there's an argument to be made for taking a break from your major, even if you do love it, and just taking a semester where you just take gen eds or other stuff, or you take easier classes associated with your major so you don't get burnt out. But, maybe that's just me. Maybe other people are just like, I like it, I love it, I want some more of it. But, it's whatever. I'm appreciating it for sure, more than I thought I would. So, there's that. My previous video, I mentioned that I wanted to make another channel. I have made it. I'll put a link for it in the description. And it's called Hard Questions Only. And my primary purpose in making that was to kind of explore my own thoughts and opinions about controversial, kind of touchy subjects, within morality and the social sphere right now, and philosophy and other kinds of stuff. So if you want some thought-provoking content, maybe roll over there and see what you like. I only have 1 video right now because it takes a lot of time, because I have to write scripts and all this other stuff. It's definitely still a work in progress for sure. But if you're easily offended by differing opinions, I would not advise it, because there's probably a good chance I'm going to disagree with you pretty heavily on something. But anyhow, yeah, I'm going to go procrastinate before class. Thanks for watching. See you next time.